Hello everyone. Today I'm here again with a new chapter of class 7th Women Change the World. As you all know that women have been facing inequality at every step. No doubt their position and status have been improved with the change of time. Still they lag behind man in almost every field. In this male dominated society, they fail to avail equal privileges and opportunities. It has also been seen that some occupations are considered to be more suitable for men than for women. It means women are good at only certain jobs. Many people believe that women make better nurses because they are more patient and gentle. It is also believed that women do not bear technical mind and therefore they are not capable of dealing with technical things. Thus, they have been stereotyped as good nurse, good teachers, etc. They are never seen as army officers, pilots, railway engineers, drivers, etc. A majority of Indians believe in these stereotypes. It is therefore girls do not get the same support that boys do to study and train to become doctor and engineer. Today, women have become very aware. They are determined to break these stereotypes by excelling them in fields which are considered male preserved till now. We have now women pilots, engineers, police officers, scientists, etc. We can mention here the name of Lakshmi Lakra, as you can see in this picture also, who by becoming an engine driver showed the world that women can do everything. Now, learning for change. Going to school is an extremely important part of a child's life. Children, especially boys, are under great pressure because they are pressurized to think about getting a job that will pay a good salary. It is matter of a great anxiety for the parents if their son shows his inclination towards studying subjects other than science or maths. In our present social science setup, parents have developed a false belief that only science and maths are meaningful subjects. Only these subjects can make their son future secured. These notions have no base. They must be eliminated from our mind. Subjects like history, political science, etc. are also job oriented. One position One positive change that is visible today is that more and more children have started going to school. In the in uh, in the past, the skill of reading and writing was known to only a few. Most children learn the work their families or elders did, but girls face the even worse situation. In communities that taught boys to read and write, daughters were not allowed to learn the alphabets. Slowly and steadily, there came more and more positive changes. The communities that never learned reading and writing started sending their children to school. In the beginning, there was a lot of opposition to educating girls, but there were also women and men who made efforts to open schools for girls. So, first of all, we talk about Pandita Ramabai. Pandita Ramabai championed the cause of women's education. She never went to school but learned to read and write from her parents. She was given the title Pandita because she could read and write Sanskrit, a remarkable achievement as women then were not allowed such knowledge. She went on to set up a mission in Khergaon near Pune in 1898, where widows and poor women were encouraged not only to become literate but to be independent. There were, they were taught a variety of skills from carpentry to running a printing press, skill that are not usually taught to girls even today. Ramabai's mission is still active today. Now, Rukiya Shekhawat Hussain. Rukiya Shekhawat Hussain was another example who did a lot for women's education. She knew how to read and write Urdu, but she was stopped from learning Bangla and English. In those days, only boys were taught English. However, she learned to read and write Bangla and English. Afterwards, she became a writer and wrote a remarkable story titled Sultana's Dream in 1905. She did a lot to help other girls go to school and to build their own dreams. In 1910, she started a school for girls in Kolkata, which is still functioning well. Now, Rashundari Devi. The experience of Rashundari Devi is worth mentioned. She was a housewife from a rich landlord's family. At that time, it was believed that if a woman learned to read and write, she would become a widow. She would bring bad luck to her husband also. Despite this, she taught herself how to read and write in secret after her marriage. She wrote her autobiography in Bangla, which titled Amar Jiban. Now, schooling and education today. No doubt, more and more girls have started attending schools, still, they lag behind boys. Today, education is the right of both boys and girls, despite that only 50% of the girls receive an education. India has a census every 10 years which count the population of the country. This information is used to measure things like literacy, sex ratio, etc. Girls who are from Dalit and Adivasi background are less likely to remain in school. One of the main reason is that several families are too poor and unable to bear the cost of educating all their children. Boys easily get preference in such circumstances. And many reasons like non-availability of teachers and schools, lack of transport, cost of education, indifference attitude of teachers and parents are responsible for the negligence of education. The, the position and status of women have undoubtedly improved a lot, which is due to the collective efforts of the women of the country. Women movements also get the support of men. They use different strategies to spread awareness, fight discrimination, and seek justice. For example, they organize campaigns to fight discrimination and violence against women. They also protest when violation against women take place. Women's movement also show solidarity with other women and causes. Men and women in society are looked upon as playing a specific gender role. So that's all for today. Hope you like this presentation. Thank you.